and not the one with what you news.
Fuck
The
yeah.
record shows
He took
I
the
took the
blow
blow
and
and
did
did it my way. Hello. Hello, welcome to another session. Let's say that this is an epilogue. Can we, Crimson? Just make this one
It
an
could be.
epilogue. Yeah, yeah. But
Technically a
basically,
hangout session.
technically a hangout session. Basically, yeah. It's gonna be full roleplay. But for today's episode, it's gonna be mostly about IS-15 here. Where is the whereabouts of IS-15 after what happened to the news? For those of you who don't know, an in-game news came out. Breaking news: IS-15's downfall. Amidst the radiation pandemic, the number of deaths is yet to be declared by the Department of Health. As of today, our lead informant confirmed one of IS-15 comrade, Kasai, has fallen to the complications caused by the very own radiation that IS-15 allegedly caused. And the only person that was with Yuno in his final moments, Mike Dix, Rupert, and an unknown girl. What is this? Even on his last moment, he doesn't even get a proper send-off. I can understand that Mateus, another little child of Phantom Dragon, was also on their deathbed, but IS-15, who is apparently immune to radiation, failed to be there for his so-called friend. So far, IS-15 still yet to make any public statement, but I can assure you, viewers, we will get to the bottom of this, because the truth is always present, and the lack of statement or the will to fix this ordeal is just a sign of guilt looming its ugly head. This just confirmed that IS-15 should be considered public enemy number one. This is the truth vision by Flare Cracker, your neighborhood-friendly reporter and model. Please subscribe to my only tour for new contents. So yeah, that's basically the premise. So right, IS-15, you ready for this session?
Am I ready?
You ready?
I'm still guilt tripped by Yuno's death.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
What have I done? He was so young and quirky too. He had a
Alright.
whole future ahead of him.
But anyways, this is probably may or may not be gonna be our last quote unquote secret session, I guess, by Crimson. Since we're gonna like we're no longer making like secret session, instead a hidden in plain sight kind of session, I guess. So that at least everyone can know the session at least, but like don't really know what the contents of it. Like hidden in plain sight. Is that correct, Crimson? It is, right?
Yes, sir.
Alright then. Anyways, but before we start, of course, as per usual, I do need to establish the session safety rules. Hold on, where is it? I forgot to push it first, cause Jesus. I'm not sure if this is gonna be a quick one or not, but it's gonna be depending on IS-15, of course. But for today, as you know, we have the lines and wheels system, where lines are hard limits and the wheels are cut to black, whether if it's a serious topic or not. We also have the X card. My X card for today is Pickles. The viewers, the players, and even the GM can basically mention the X card, and then we will immediately skip the cutscene. And also, and of course, before we start, I do need to establish some boundaries before we play. And for the two of y'all here, do you guys have any boundaries? Akim, you want to mention?
Nada.
Nutmilk, IS-15?
Do we have any boundaries? Nope, I
I
hope
don't think
not.
so.
Nope, we're good, I think.
Alright. Right, then I'm gonna start making the scene then. You ready? Alright.
As ready as I'll ever be.
I'm gonna guess you're at the usual rooftop, aren't you guys, 15? In Corporalis Skyline. Again.
Actually, I'm not on that rooftop. I'm in some random ditch.
Oh, you're in a random ditch. What are you doing exactly?
You know the phrase "I'm throwing myself out."
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I get that. Okay. I guess let's say that you're somewhere around Corporalis, in a secluded area.
I'm down in the ditches.
You see it, like I guess you're in front of some kind of ditch, basically. And currently, it's around 2 a.m. in 30 minutes. Legit, like in the middle of the fucking night. You're looking at the ditch and you ponder about your situation. What happened with your fallen comrade as well? But all of a sudden, you, of course, suddenly get a phone call. But for some reason, in this phone call, you don't really see the ID, no second choice or voice filter. So hold on.
Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing. Big boy, come pick up your phone. Why you no pick up your phone? Your phone ringing.
I'm gonna look at it, wonder who the fuck could be calling me. In fact, why would they be calling me? And I'm gonna, reluctantly, like pick up the phone.
Oh, okay. Alright. And you hear some old man coughing. Toaster!
Hello. Is that you, old man?
Okay, don't say my name too loud. A lot of idiots outside my garage thinking I know where the microwave wandered off to.
How many people?
I don't fucking know. And then you hear a metal clanging in the background, like distant shouting, and then another voice, loud and mechanical. And then Kaseki scream, I don't know where the tin can is going, but I damn well know he ain't here!
The whole damn island's against me.
Eh? Oh, yeah. No. That wasn't me. That's my decoy. Met him in 6 hours and 2 beers. Bastard's uglier than me, too.
I can hear the voices coming from the outside. They're not pretty.
Alright. Listen here, Tin Can. Listen carefully. Burner phone in your hand.
Well, yeah, where else would it be?
Break it after this call. Melt it, crush it. Eat the damn thing for all I care. I'll give you a location. Come here. And you see a notification appear in your HUD immediately. Coordinates immediately received in the border section between around EU Republic and Corporalis, basically. And you see it's an abandoned junkyard buried beneath the rust and the dead satellites, basically. Come alone, and then immediately closes the call.
I'm gonna drop it in the dump, step on it 3 times, and proceed to walk slowly towards the location.
Alright. Are you gonna remain hidden from the streets or not?
Oh yeah, actually, can I grab a random cloak from the dumpster? Like a random cloak.
Yeah, let's say that there is a random racket
Yeah,
jacket, basically, but it looks like a cloak because it's got shredded. You grab it from the dumpster and you
putting the hood on. Yeah.
I guess you walk across Corporalis. Despite the quietness, you still see a lot of lights flickering here and there in the skylines of Corporalis. Of course, it is a faction full of mega corporation, and you see a bunch of limos going around, possibly some VIP executives going around making business and stuff. But as you get closer towards the location, the junkyard smelled like rain and burned circuitry. and the mountains of dead machines surrounded the area, like a grave markers, basically. And you see broken transport drones and hollow tank hulls, and rotting android limbs half buried in the mud. And then you see a small fire burn near the center. Are you gonna get closer to it?
Yeah, I'm gonna get closer to it, but like cautiously.
And as you walk towards the fire, you see around the corner, you see Kaseki. Sat on an overturned engine block, wrapped in an old mechanic's coat stained black with oil and time. He didn't look up immediately. Instead, he tossed something towards size 15. Nutmilk, you roll me a reflex check.
Is it the fucking wrench again?
Yes, roll me a reflex check.
It's what's the reflex roll again?
For you, it's 2d6, except if you use your jet boosters or some shit.
Wait, didn't I get my sword? There's an extra +2 there if I'm not wrong.
Is it? Let me check.
The KKK has an extra +2. The sword makes me more agile.
No, it's actually +3, so it's 5d6.
It's
Yeah, roll me
bigger.
5. Roll me 5d6.
Well, that's a 6.
All right, and when you expected a wrench or a hammer, you grab it, and it's not that at all. You lower your hand, holding the object, and you look at it, and you see it's a pristine bottle of premium motor oil, top shelf, like expensive stuff. And then the old man says, "You got it, Toaster?"
I got it.
All right.
Where did you even find this stuff?
Doesn't
getting
matter. Ain't your business, all right, Tin Can. Right? Just sit down.
Fair
Come
enough.
here.
I'm gonna walk over and I'm just gonna plop my ass down next to him.
Yeah. He patted the empty crate beside him, basically. So, maybe wondering why I called you here.
I am, actually.
Well, I called you here because you're spiraling like a washing machine full of bricks.
Well, how could I not? Have you seen the news?
I've seen it. That bitch ass from Torbjorn also said some stuff regarding you.
God, I hate Torbjorn.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Lumi paid the guy.
At this point, you think no one gets paid at this point? Of course everyone gets paid. It's bribery. And then Kaseki unscrewed his own bottle and took a swig. You know what's funny about humans?
What is it?
We got this stupid idea that we're supposed to control everything.
Well, you got that one. You got that a bit right.
He gestured vaguely towards the sky using his hands. Our lives, our future, people around us, outcomes and consequences. Truth is, most days we're just meat drifting through explosions.
Okay. I don't
So-
understand humans. They're so fragile, yet so frightening. Their numbers overwhelming.
What do you mean overwhelming? You're also overwhelming.
I'm
You
just-
know how many of you there are. You can just create
Not
you
much.
multiple times.
Well, there's not much of my model left. Probably like 2. Me and
Mhm.
IS are probably the only IS5 models left. That's the thing
Well,
about us. We're finite. We'll eventually
well,
run out.
I never really
Yeah.
asked regarding your model, but it is an old ass model indeed from Torbjorn. Actually, is
Yeah.
Bjorn.
And they don't exactly make this core anymore. And it's dying. It's leaking. God, who knows when it will leak again and cause another nuclear holocaust.
What do you think that?
Must have leaked into the beer, I guess.
Look, you think too hard about mistakes. How many more
Right.
would have died if you didn't kill John?
Doesn't matter. That's not what the people want to see. They want to see the great IS-15 finally, kick the bucket and die. That's the thing about humans. You go great, people love you, they want to see you succeed, then at some point it peaks, and then from that point on people want to see you fail, they want to see you fall, they want to see you hit the lowest point of your life, and when you reach that point they end you, both literally and figuratively.
You do know that there are some people as well that wanted John to kick the bucket as well, right?
Yeah, but there was, I mean, everyone has that point of being loved. I'm pretty sure John had his moment.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just reached the point of everyone wanting to wish on his downfall. It's a cycle. It's just great people dying one after another after rising into power.
But there is a
Through sheer
difference,
hard
you
work.
know that. You know that, right? There is a difference between you and John.
Which is,
Look, how many people would have kept living scared of black market and turnover? Hmm? Without you killing their big boss over there, people would still be afraid. There's always some kind of power struggle in this island. There's always damn is. Always has been. No matter what you do, there's always some other bastard just gonna be stubborn enough to try to go up the ranking. And in that moment, of course, people would try to retaliate. That's the point of being weak and strong. It's always like that. When there's something that's black, there's always gonna be something that's white. There's always gonna be something white when there's something black. It's always like that. There are some times that you can be the gray spot where you don't need to pick a color at all, but still, some people need to pick a side. And you chose the white, while John chose black. People always retaliate, people always fight. And Mother Nature is also the same as that. You think the lion just hunts for fun? No, they hunt for something, for their nutrition, to eat, for nourishment itself, to feed their young as well. That's how the nature works. It's not just humanity. It's also how you work as well. You follow the law of nature as well. Despite all the ruckus around this island as well.
I fought for them at the cost of my own well-being. They broke me and they threw me away. Just like King.
What do you mean they throw you away?
It's Ishbjorn all over again. You win multiple battles, you beat Black Market, you come home a hero, and then someone higher up doesn't like it and puts a bounty on you, puts you on exile, and now you're banished and abandoned and broken. It's literally just King Diddy all over again.
Kaseki took a swig of the beer and then says, "You know, in this world, when it comes to power, power ain't about avoiding decisions. It's about surviving the wait after making them." Then you hear the fire popped, and somewhere far away, you can kind of hear an automatic turret malfunction and discharge into the sky. You two didn't react at all. Kaseki says again, continues. Responsibility and accountability ain't twins. People mix that up. You got power to act, that's responsibility. And King Diddy had responsibility as well, even though he's a stupid ass shit. He still acted as king. We live what happens after. That's accountability. Some people face the consequences of their actions, even if their actions wasn't intentional or not. Some people make mistakes, and that's okay. As long as you know what you're doing, what you did was right or not, at least you tried, and at least you tried to do good. I know that
I thought I knew what good was. Now I'm not so sure.
why not? You've been with the Phantom Dragons for a while.
I have. Don't get me wrong, they're really nice people. It's just I don't really like working under the Shogun. It feels less of fight for the people, more to fight for the government. People never really see how mistreated the citizens of AU are. And I always hated that about the Shogun.
This is why you don't get into government, kid.
Kind of impossible when your leader is kind of best buddies with the Shogun, metaphorically speaking.
Touche. And he takes a swig again of beer. Never care about politics that much.
You know I can't go back, even if I fix my mistake.
I know. Look, even if they don't forgive you and see you in a bad light, forgiveness ain't mandatory. But moving forward is. You can run from mistakes. Hell, sometimes you should. When you run, you gain one thing. He raises one finger. Distance. Then he raises another. But when you move forward, 2 fingers now, you gain 2. Distance and direction. And you feel like the junkyard wind howled softly through the hollow machinery. And Kaseki looked older in the makeshift fire. Like not weak really, just worn. Like an engine that should have stopped years ago but kept roaring anyway. You know why humans survive, Tin Can?
Why?
Because we're stupid enough to keep...
Spirit?
Nah, because we're stupid enough to keep going after everything falls apart. That's ain't indomitability, that's just stupidity. But that's what makes us better. And you as a tin can, you're stupid as fuck. That's
think
why
it
you're
worked.
better than everyone else.
Yeah. Looking back, maybe there was a better way to deal with John. But I didn't think about myself. I was thinking about my friends, the Shogun, the people. If I didn't kill him in this exact instance, what would have happened?
Not sure. Black Market City continues to reign. Probably your daddy over there would come in as well to turn over, wreak havoc. Usually, same thing, same old days. I've already lived long enough to see everything to unfold. That's why, honestly, kid, I think you made things better.
Sometimes I think the island's too peaceful and the public is just trying to find someone to blame for all their troubles.
And that's why you don't need to care about them. You just need to remember that you're trying to do good. That's all that matters.
Well, I need to go find a new profession.
What you planning on?
I don't know. I could probably move into the Undercity, where all the untouchables are. You'll never find me there. I'll fit right in.
I know you're trying to at least grieve for everything you've done. But do remember, you should try to at least keep moving forward. You'll gain more things than running away from it.
I am moving forward. I just choose not. I'm done with all this. I think I've given enough to the people. I think I've left the island in a state where I can just leave, from all this. Start fresh somewhere else. Pick a different profession. Clean slate, new face, new name. You're good at making people disappear. Hell, you did it one time for me.
You ain't broken because you feel guilt. And then suddenly he poked the fire with a metal rod. That's the most human thing about you. Heck, funny enough, you're the most human machine out of everything I've come across on.
You've come a long way. Plenty of malfunctions. No?
You say that again. And you hear sudden footsteps coming in. Oh, guess the guy already came here. And you
there
see,
you are.
and you see from the silhouette, it's Mike Dix. Yeah, Mikey. Look at this tin can. Sorry, I had to close up my shop because of the fucking mercenaries trying to hunt this toaster.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of them. I had to help Nero. Well, what's the girl? I had to help her to shoot them away a little bit. Yeah.
We got.
hey,
You're
Ice Whipping.
not here.
How you doing?
I'm gonna put my sword back in its sheath and I'm gonna go. So you're not here to kill me.
Kill you? Why would I need to kill you? I was here
Probably because-
to. I was trying to get Kaseki over here to make me a sword.
No. So we're cool.
I mean, as long as you're cool.
Right. Right.
And he looks well, Kaseki immediately exclaims that, I brought him here as well for, well, at least so that you can see some old faces as well. Hopefully, get some senses back into you. Your hardware is kind of fucked up already. Especially considering you have already multiple personalities inside of you.
Yeah, they won't shut up about the radiation. It's driving me nuts.
Wait, you have many people inside you?
That is a really long story. Also, I thought Mateus told you about this. It's been like this
did?
for what? It's been like this for several months. Yes.
Well, I never noticed. To me, you're just
Really?
still the same old IS-15.
You never noticed the sudden mood shifts mid-battle.
I mean, I just chalk it up to random bullshit go that you usually do, so...
God, I really am going insane.
Alright. And then Kaseki, tried to stand up, cracked his back a bit. He's really tired, honestly, for an old man who's buried already too many people as well. Listen to me carefully, Tin Can. He leaned forward, and he says to you, guilt's a dangerous thing. He points towards your chest. In small doses, it keeps you human. Then slowly closes his fist. But too much of it crushes you until you start believing you deserve to suffer forever. The old mechanic immediately shakes his head. That's ego. You get that? Yeah. Kaseki jabbed immediately his finger towards the fire. You think punishing yourself changes what happened? And then he puts his finger out of the fire immediately. You think hating yourself brings people back? It doesn't. John made his choices, so did you. And here's the ugly truth nobody likes saying out loud. He looks you dead in the eyes. Sometimes there isn't a good option. Sometimes your choices will kill other people, even if they are the ones that you love or don't. Sometimes you're just standing between tragedy and a bigger tragedy. He gestured vaguely towards the distant light, towards Black Market City, basically. You think all those people sleeping tonight would have slept peacefully if John kept breathing? Exactly. Want to know what separates monsters from people? Monsters enjoy it. You didn't. He pokes you in the chest. You regret it. You grieved. You mourned for your comrade. You hesitated and you questioned yourself. You're still hurting over it. That means there are still lines inside of you. And then he walked back and leaned back against the engine block. And trust me, kid, the day killing becomes easy for you, that's the day I'd start worrying. People also live because of you. Even if some of them died. You don't get to count one side and ignore the other because your conscience likes tragedy more. You're carrying the dead on your back so hard that you forget that living are standing behind you too. The living right now. Your friend right here, Mike Dix, he's standing beside you as well through all the battles you fought with him. You helped him as well. Matthias as well and the others. Humans aren't clean creatures. Sure. We survive by making ugly decisions and praying they were the least ugly available. So stop trying to become innocent again. Innocence is for people who never had to choose. What matters now ain't whether your hands are clean. And I know for a fact this incident was your mistake, even humans make mistakes. It's fine. You're the most human machine I've ever met. It's whether what matters now and whether your hands are clean. It's whether that heart of yours stays pointed in the right direction after getting blood on it. Understand?
What do you think I should do?
Beats me. And he pops open another bottle, finishes the other one,
Hey, give
and
me some
throws
of
a
that.
different one. And he throws another bottle towards Mike Dick's direction. Do whatever the fuck you want. You're human. You should know what to do. It's your choice. I know you're all machinery and bits and bobs everywhere, screws all over the place in wiring. But you're probably the most human out of all of us as well.
Yeah. Mike sits down right next
can't
to
go back.
Kaseki. Man, I've been battle alongside you for a while now. I can tell you that, yeah, you do have more heart than some of them out there. So what if they look down on you or make a bad name out of you? Who doesn't want to want to see a hero falls, you know? That's just what the social media is. You can't win with that.
The lives from this radiation, it's still my fault. I can't ignore that.
And then Kaseki coughs. You think I didn't accidentally kill people through my machineries? Fuck. Sometimes the mechs that I tried to fix actually exploded some of the pilots. You just need to learn from your mistakes and move on. You can get better. Try to protect other people's. Try to be better to not make the same mistakes over and over again.
One of my starting mission as a merc, I accidentally killed some people. And I try to be better and don't repeat that mistake.
Well, I mean, I can't go back to the to ground zero looking like this. They'll shoot me on the spot. I'm pretty sure I saw like 17 of my own wanted posters on my way here.
So what, you know? Shit. Kaseki,
Yeah?
you still have one of those bots that you transfer him into?
Yeah, I do. Problem is, it's the transfer part. Transferring is a hassle. The only thing that I could do is just replacing your parts slowly. It's gonna take a while. You'll be out of commission.
Well, as long as you made me as long as you made me taller, less feminine, and I guess lighter. You can strip some of the armor if you like. I don't know, maybe make it less excessive, maybe a bit heavy.
Alright. It'll take some work. You probably need to hide somewhere. I can't fix you in a garage. My garage are fucking crowded with mercenaries right now, trying to find you.
Well, I do know a spot. It's not your garage, but it does have the facilities. I don't know if it's up and running or not.
Where is it?
Where?
There's an old Kronos factory, the bootleg ones, north of here.
You mean those abandoned factories that they abandoned for a millennia?
Yep, those factories.
Are they even still up and running?
One of them are. I believe it's called Kronos Factory 9.
Bonus Factory 9.
Or if you
Was
want,
there an
you can
accident?
you can still go to Rotted Mines.
Could, but I can't risk you harboring a fugitive.
I mean,
You now
Especially
have.
there.
Alright. Nutmilk, now you have technically three choices. One is go with Kaseki to the Cronus factory. Two is going to Mike Dix and with bringing Kaseki along to Conmail, moving him. Or three, just refuse the offer.
Honestly, if we go to Conmail, I think it's gonna be a bad idea, especially the weapons custom check.
Mm-hmm. And what are you going to do?
I think we're gonna have to go with the abandoned factory option. It's not a
Alright.
5-star hotel, it's not a yacht, but it's home.
And roleplay it.
You won't happen to have a vehicle, would you? I can't exactly fly without the anti-air finding me.
yeah, I brought my tank. There's plenty of space.
Oh, you have a tank?
Well,
Yeah,
a
that's why I
six-wheel
brought him here
tank.
as well.
What tank is this? How did I not hear you rolling up?
I park it quite far
This thing's
away. Do you think I
massive.
have to? Do you think I put fucking park a legendary Merc vehicle just randomly out of nowhere for them to tag me?
To be
Kaseki
fair, we're
laughed.
literally in the middle of nowhere.
Kaseki laughed, and this is why this tin can is a fucking dumbass. You get this, right, Mike?
Right? I know. And he take a sip.
You park the tank in the middle of somewhere in the middle of nowhere to get into the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I couldn't risk just showing up out of nowhere. That would just raise suspicion.
How did you manage to sneak a tank all the way out here?
Alright, let's just go to the factory. Now, tin can. Alright, Nutmilk, roll me a fucking reflex check again.
Again. That's another 6.
But what are you expecting?
It was the tank covered in venom?
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
Kaseki threw something at you. What do you expect it to be?
A wrench because I said something stupid.
You tried to cut the quote-unquote wrench, but turns out it's a cloth. Alright, cover yourself. You know, I'm confused. You're allowed to in FEB have a tracker on you, yeah? Let's put a tracker on all of you.
I think Ishkar can nullify it, but you won't be seeing me for a while.
Oh yeah, your other personality. That's fine. The only thing I need to do is to change your frame and framework. Hopefully some of your, well, weaponry will still be active once I change you. But
You could take it. Actually, you could also you could attempt to I don't know, take the tracker out, or at least weaken the
I
signal.
mean, realistically, if they wanted to do something to you, they would have done it by now.
Oh.
yeah, those
Maybe
CCC
their
bastards are
maybe
already
their
following
agents are
us at this
spread
point.
thin. Maybe their agents are spread thin due to the mass refugee camps or something.
You think they're running out of agents these days? Heck, Dallas is
Either
probably
they're running out
definitely
of
knows
agents
you.
or they're too lazy to.
What about that Rupert guy? Guy probably got a tracker in our underwear at this point. That was a joke. Please don't start scanning your own pants, you dumbass.
I don't wear pants. It's just straight metal.
Why did you tilt it your head? All right, let's go. And as you go towards the factory using Mike's tank, sometimes it does draw suspicion, but at the same time there were other mercs going around trying to find IS-15. And inside the tank, while Mike is driving, Kaseki looks around and they see there are other mercs mercenaries are trying to capture the IS-15. And Kaseki comments, "Boy, you sure got them run for your money, I guess."
Well, I do have the most bounty here and in the outer islands, so I can see why.
And as you get closer towards the factory, you park somewhere and you guys walk towards the factory. And IS-15. You see the factory is a looming figure again. You remember that's where Sharon got you there. Sharon communicated towards you and brought you there. And also you found her there as well as a trapped core as well.
Technically, actually, all the personalities came from here.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, all of them did, yeah. From here, this is where it all started.
Have any comments also?
I never thought I'd see the place of my birth, my rebirth again.
Alright, let's just get inside. Kaseki immediately breaks the lock and opens the gates. Looks inside and you see a bunch of wiring, the same old wiring that IS-15 is familiar with. And he sees the pod again where he entered and got his quote-unquote rebirth as well. Everything is exactly the same. And Kaseki exclaims that, "Yep, this will work. But Tenkan, you're probably gonna be out of commission for a while. I'll be deactivating you."
Right.
Okay with that?
Yeah, let me find somewhere nice to settle in.
And about
Pop
you,
in that pod again, the pod.
right? And for you, Kaseki looks towards Mike Dix. What is your request, by the way?
Me? He put himself. I have this idea, Kaseki. I want a sword that's able to tax people. Name it Taxcalibur.
You're trying to be IRS or some shit.
Exactly. The thing is, here's the thing. If I slash at the people, I want them to be losing money, but I don't gain any money. It goes into powering up my sword. Is that possible?
You con me out chunkies are annoying me all the time with these dumbass requests. Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Alright.
Well, that's going. At least just a bit for a fraction of your payment and material costs. Can you at least help me guard this location?
Well, of course. How long should it be?
Probably gonna take a while. Especially considering the back, I need to be careful of not triggering his core as well, fracturing his core. And you can see over there, and you see IS-15 trying to be comfortable inside the pod again, like last time. He's not really fitting that well like it used to because of his new modifications. This tin can is still hunted for a while. It's a big ass bounty, and the entire fucking island is trying to find him as well. It's gonna take a while to try to fix his, at least change his cat chassis to something else that's adaptable and compatible to his frame and his core. And not to mention regarding his other personality, if they want to be changed or not, it's gonna be the main issue. So can you guard him for a couple of weeks? I'll try to be fast as I can.
Would you be
Yeah.
back in the meantime?
What you mean back? Back in my garage? Fuck no.
No, because I'm gonna need to take a few days off in between those weeks because I need to do my chemotherapy. It's getting bad.
Alright. Oh yeah, you got cancer as well. Alright, I'll see what I can do. I'll try to make some defensive measures for myself then.
Hey, Kaseki,
Yeah?
before I shut off, this factory did contain some, I don't know, tech data that I wasn't able to check. I don't know, maybe you can check around, find something useful. Maybe you can use it to fix me or something. I don't know, who knows?
I'll see what I can do. There's these wiring seems like they're all tech though. I'm not sure if I can tweak them at all. It's the first time I've seen them in ages, I assume as well. Alright then. That a deal for you? Mike Dix?
You got it.
Alright, and as Kaseki walks towards S15 inside the pod, you ready to go off?
And you sure I'll be fine?
Do the best I can. If you don't wake up, then that means something happened to me at least.
Don't die, old man. You're the only part of my humanity left.
You have your own humanity, kid. You don't need me around. It's fine.
Remember the text caliber.
Alright,
Suddenly-
you rotten bastard. God damn it. And then suddenly, yeah, Jason, can you come in to the factory?
Suddenly, Dallas just go to factory and said, I have a special order here named Kaseki. 3 buckets of fully oiled grease cholesterol concentrated chicken. You hear?
Hey. Oh yeah, I ordered chicken here. Alright. Isn't that your boss? S15?
Ding 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 ding.
Dallas looks at IS-15. Don't talk anything about this. I lost bet on another soccer ball. Blame your friend.
I don't think I have a friend that plays soccer.
Alright, you mercenary fuckers.
Grandpa plays soccer.
Wait, Dallas, why are you delivering the chicken?
Last guy got, how do I say this? He got a meeting call from his girlfriend or finance, so he felt like, hey boss, can you replace me? And I said yes.
Wait.
Don't ask how.
Aren't your superiors gonna kill you if they caught you in this predicament?
I mean, I'm the one who owned this restaurant anyway, not Danzo.
True, I guess you can write it off as a DFC delivery operation.
I didn't expect your boss to be here, but I did order chicken at least.
No, I'm more
Hey,
afraid
I
of.
like chicken.
I'm more worried if Dallas's new boss kind of figured out this.
That's fine. And basically, because I could walk toward Dallas, we're accepting the chicken. Alright, you wanna get a brief on what happened at least? What I'm trying to do to this old tin can here?
Sure.
And basically, long story short, recap, but basically Kaseki invited IS-15 to just be a one-on-one talk, basically at the time, but basically IS-15 having an existential crisis or some shit, and like Kaseki's garage was basically guarded by a bunch of different mercenaries from a bunch of different locations, and Corporalis EU, even cornerstones as well, everywhere. So that's why they had to hide away in a junkyard. And suddenly Mike Dix coming in and also like try to convince IS-15 to at least like you can grieve but at least stay good. So they decided to at least try to, well, change size 15's frame so that he at least can like start over and stuff without replacing his core.
I see. Dallas just standing in the at the. Is there any chairs about there?
Yeah,
You know
well,
what?
there is
Let
some
me
wires.
roll.
You got that plastic
Yes.
chair over there.
No, I can sense aura from the plastic chair. I think I'm not worthy.
There's a chair in the
I
corner
am
right
the
there if you
storm.
want to sit and watch.
Is that the cock
I
chair?
mean, I
Is the
sat on
infamous
it, and
cock
I'd
chair?
say you have more aura
No,
than
no,
me,
no.
Dallas.
No, like the chair is saying, I am the storm.
It is approaching. Fucking versus chair.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
that's the chair I bought for like $1 million.
Why is it here?
Yeah, I didn't know where to
If
put
it's
it,
a
so I put it
million.
here. Look, the chair gives me aura when I sit on it. It's really good intimidation factor.
Oh, I remember why I'm here. Oh, IS-15, you cannot control what happens, especially about the media. There's a reason I'm keeping the FPP at F rank, because no matter fuckery you did, I'm always at rock bottom.
And that's why your Phantom Dragon pricks over there kind of fucked you over, ain't it, Tin Can? Living up
You know,
bigger and famous.
The fame was just fine when we were B rank. Everything was so simple back then. You show up, you stop the drug deal, you go home, you get paid. Yippee-ki-yay, some random girl walks up to me with a box of chocolates that I can't eat. But the gesture's sweet.
That's why I never fucking involve myself to politics. Alright, Tin Can, promise me this. Once I turn you off, well, at least don't try to meddle in politics anymore.
Oh no, I'm not going near that anymore. Like I don't even think PD after this.
Fair enough, suit yourself. Alright, you two, and Kaseki points at Dallas and Mike Dix. You two got anything to say to S15 before I deactivate him? It's gonna take a while, he's gotta be out of commission. So of course, with all the work I need to do for him, it's gonna take a while. He'll be, let's just say he's in a coma for a bit.
Here, catch this. He's from a fast bang.
God damn it, you prick!
Think fast, chocolates.
You fucking prick!
Immediately
Hibernation activated.
Alright. Well, Dallas, just saying, I then asked one of your merc here, Mike this, to at least guard me up for now while I'm fixing up IS-15.
Do you have
You
the data of
CCC?
I-15?
I'm sorry?
You have the data of I-15?
Yeah, at least I do.
Just
Some of
keep
it.
guarding it, just in case if we need to mass produce I-15 in near future.
You planning on mass producing this fucker?
Well, just the power, not the fucking personality, of course. That thing is foobar. Beyond, fucked up beyond all repair.
Starting to wonder, where did it all start with the malfunction with his personality? That's the thing. It's the first instance of a robot going, well, human, I guess.
The Outer Nation League, they're not stay far about trying to humanize AI. They try to advancing AI to the point that they have so many forbidden depots. There's the chance that I-15 stumbles upon them.
I see. Well, alright. I don't really care about you CCC cock gobblers. I'll just fix this on tin can.
Hey,
It's the last
I
thing I
never
do.
say I work there anymore.
Yeah, but you're still a part of it. Immediately,
The
Kaseki,
bottom part.
and immediately Kaseki like opens IS-15's chest cavity, checks the wiring and everything. It's gonna take a while. All right, thanks you two. He gazes back towards Dallas and Mike Dix. I know you're CCC cock gobblers, but You're a good man, Dallas. And you too, Mike Dix.
Mike's gonna cough a little bit from the cancer.
And Dallas asks Kaseki, Kaseki, you are so old and you remember what happened when the ONL or the Outer Leagues were in Terra Nova. What kind of technology they possess? Because I have no idea how advanced they were back in the day.
They're pretty powerful, that's the thing. I don't really remember regarding the last war as well, but they did have some kind of big ass gun. Not sure what it was, but it was kind of catastrophic at the time. Even when I was young, I didn't know that much regarding tech. If I'm not mistaken, even the one that was given towards S15 right now, the tech that I gave him, which is his domain system, it's also involved in the ONL. Some of the lost tech I found throughout the years is, well, seems to be related towards ONL. Not quite sure though. The only thing that I know is they're damn pretty really powerful. I don't really want to meddle with that stuff. The only thing I want to do is for you too, for all of you mercenaries, is just at least upgrade y'all so that you can actually face them once we're actually gonna be prepared at least. You sure you can handle them?
I'm curious about the things back in the day because lately I have no access to the database, and does the name Chronicle rings a bell?
Chronicle? I feel like I've heard of it once when the adults were talking. But I don't know. Not quite sure. I think my old man was involved in that at the time. Not quite sure. If I'm not mistaken. Wait, isn't Chronicles? Wait, no. Never mind. I don't know shit. What are you trying to find anyway?
You know that the sickness has this time manipulation device, right? They're known for time manipulation, and I'm curious where they do get this stuff and why the technological pattern is like from very powerful to mass production, as if it's de-evolutionized.
That's the thing. I'm not quite sure. Probably involving the fundraiser, if all I know. But you CCC cock gobblers also have a lot of Chronos techs as well. Those Chronos shit are, of course, gonna be able to alter space as well. So it's gonna be. I'm not sure how you fucking CCC fuckers able to handle those techs. They're pretty dangerous, for all I know. Right now, the one that's inside this tin can as well is also probably from. Oh, I know. It can control space.
I will give you a little story, man, Kaseki. I mean, you're not gonna live longer, so my secret is kind of safe. And yes, I'm rude.
Wait, what about that? That guy over there. He looks towards my dicks.
Hello.
I think, Mike, do you have anything to say? It's been a long time. The first time we met, you just a cop with a real gun, and now you're still a big guy with a big gun. Nothing changed, I guess.
I mean, we've come a long way. We all know our secrets, so.
Like what? Like the one when you go to the Shogun Castle and do the toilet stuff with him? The sandpaper one?
That and, the families that I accidentally...
Ah, yes, you charge the worker too much. The vehicle hits hard, you kill the family above first level. 2044. It's quite known.
Allegedly.
I still remember you made a speech about the bandits, the gang killing them. But thank God they're stupid. So I tell up, may I continue my story time about this
Of
corner
course.
stuff? There
Please,
are
by all
three
means.
generations. The first generation is the most dangerous one, where it's actually a hack, but you need multiple cybernetics to stabilize it, even make it functional. The second generation is in the form of a equipment, which still needs more specialization. The third generation is the one that you can see that is equipped by your typical sickness cards.
I mean, one of those mercenaries in Red Hal, Kali, made something that at least is close towards the first generation, huh? That's
Not
why he
even
needed a
close.
ride. Yeah.
I mean, no,
God.
his Chronos or the one with the K will make you suffer neurovoid because the performance has, let's say you're making a product, but there's so many byproduct in the process that you need to consume the byproduct, which is the neurovoid. The Chronos is very perfect on not taking over. So I have a suspect that Terra Nova is not really that advanced without the automation leak. And I have a feeling that they may going to invade us or sending some spies or something. Because you know those Moktua place where there are women?
Yeah, those two pricks. The one who posted that on social media as well. What are you kids on about these days? Jesus.
Well, I'm not trying to be sexist, but they cannot develop shit, so they import the stuff from the ONL in trades. However, the things that the ONL give are piece of shit. Like, they're quite advanced in here, but for them, it's just scrap. So that makes us concerned. That is why I somehow made the coup on Biggest making, and somehow it snowballed into the second cyber war just to stop ONL's influence. But
So
that's
that's
just me
why.
just over talking. Yes?
That's why you put this tin can in that situation. Did you expect
Well,
him to be awake when he was transferred from Black Market City?
to be honest, I can blame the people who works there because I heard they have very bad reputation on handling packages.
Fair enough.
Did you know that they throw things although it's been labeled fragile?
What do you expect? They're fucking criminals. They have brains for shit.
Well, that's about it. And also, only I'm gonna talk to two of you. The new leader of the scouting party is someone you know close. So you better not mess with them.
I don't really care. The only thing that I need to focus on is the requests these fucking mercenaries are giving to me. So it's fine. And Kaseki turned his back and immediately ripped IS-15 leg immediately. Okay, alright. So you're sure that the ONL is the only one who's making a move in here in this island, right?
Well,
Black market hasn't
they
made any
invest a
moves.
lot. The way I see it, the black market is going to somewhere. I do not know who provide them the details on. I do not know who provide them the escape vessels. And about the ONLs invading, it's because based on the history, they invested a lot in this island. And remember, this island has a lot of resource compared to other islands.
We
And
other
yes.
islands. I thought we were the
Yes.
only ones left besides ONL.
Nope. There are more islands. We haven't revealed it because we haven't deciphered what the map is. We're still decrypting what is the ONL2 world map in this island, in this whole world. I thought we're the only one in this center of universe, but no. We're not the sun. We thought like the earth is the one, everything is revolving on the earth, around Terra, but no, there are other things.
Isn't
Like
the
Saul.
bird flat?
Let's just open up mics. Your intelligence is high enough. Why you believe the earth is flat?
Oh, I don't believe it. I'm just asking.
Ah,
You saying there's some kind of jammer that's jamming our satellites? You can't scan the
because
entire globe.
information. Yep, because information is ammunition.
Was that
Alright.
defense system in Kokuming, were they ONL stuff as well?
They were. We found the file that the cannon, the ONL, is a quote unquote mini cannon. Like it's called mini cannon. That thing is a
Mini?
big one. You call it mini. So
it just
somewhere
evaporate the
in this
crack.
world, yes. So somewhere in this fucking world, there's a actual 1-to-1 scale of that thing. And I swear to God, I hope that thing doesn't fire to the Terra Nova, because if my theory is correct, that thing could just destroy the whole island upon fire.
Be dead either way. It's fine.
Yep, I'm going to get out here and do my work stuff, and also I hope when I woke up, he doesn't do anything stupid again, or at least try to be more civilized, or do a third party swap. Last time it worked.
I mean, I recommend
expect
it.
You expect him to not do anything stupid. This characteristic is built into his system at this point. Makes him special.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, I feel bad for I-15 to be honest, especially with that report that did to him. The
Yeah,
thing
Yeah.
lies.
I always hate
Yeah.
those Mark Twains.
Well, to be honest, the problem is she's the top wage beater, and if you ask me, I'm putting my money that Lumi and Natika doesn't like I-15 influence, especially I-15 represents the A Republic instead of Bjorn. So I'm not surprised that they put her into their paycheck and try to destroy I-15 reputation. But you need proof about that.
Let's see. Well, luckily I don't deal in politics.
Say that again.
Well, so many of my people saying that, like Omaira, she just wanna chill in the island. Dr. Ing, those are into the politics or the Gen 2s. But yeah, most of them are 6 feet under. So yeah, that's what you get with politics, kids.
Alright. Got anything else to say? How to focus on this tin can. Sorry, been.
Nah,
Thanks for the chicken,
but
by
let
the
me
way.
know. Oh, be careful. That has super high cholesterol. So if you eat it, you need to roll willpower.
Fuck it, let me roll. How many dice?
1d6. That's it. You got one, you got cholesterol.
A 2! I'm barely.
You only got cancer and you're eating a high cholesterol chicken. Wonderful.
Like even the package says, now we can also bring you the grease.
Greece.
Roboto in grease.
You're supposed to be deactivated. Shush.
Shush.
Alright. Anything else, Dallas?
Nothing. I should go. And yeah, it's a good time to talk, especially I can release what's in my mind and everything in my mouth. So yeah, ta-ta.
Alright. I'll try to fix up Ice 15 for a bit. Hopefully he'll get a new body once he awakens. Right. And is Mike Dix gonna stay there for a bit to keep guard, or just gonna go?
Yeah, he'll sit in the plastic chair or reform me.
Alright. Fucking horror farming as Virgil. Jesus. Alright. And as you see, like, whatchamacallit, Kaseki immediately goes to work with IS-15, like trying to remove all his parts, replacing it with different parts. And the night goes on till morning comes. And that's about it for the session. Thank you for joining the session. What do you think?
Thank you for
Nutmilk.
hosting.
So I guess I'll be out of commission for what, 4 weeks IRL maybe?
It's gonna be a while, yeah. You okay with that? So you technically can be available with DB6, technically, because it is your psychic.
Actually, if you want, you can call DB6 over. He is a craftsman. They can probably craft a turret out of a bunch of scraps in a cave.
Oh yeah. If you're gonna get DB6 to come in there, then yeah, like I don't
did
need.
leave him with Kaseki, you know?
Technically, yes, yeah.
Wait, isn't he like in danger because you left him alone in the workshop and he's a clanker
Yes.
associated
Yes.
with the other clanker?
Yes, I forgot. Let's say that Kaseki. Yeah, let's say that Kaseki legitimately forgot. He's fucking has dementia at this point. Fully but surely sorry.
I can imagine Gauss just like not dealing with it. He's just
DB, but basically
working on
DB6
something.
gonna be. Technically, I was planning on liking Crimson having to roll to guard for Kaseki. If not, then yeah, since there's gonna be DB6 there, then Crimson doesn't need to roll.
I do plan on upgrading DB6 at some point. Mainly his his encephalorray.
All right.
It's really unique. It goes through walls, which means it kind of goes through mech suits if you think about it. Like just hits the pilot directly.
But anyways, I do want to mention, but basically, if you are planning on using DB6 on missions as a psychic, DB6 is not really hunted, but like they are just a robot. It's not IS-15, right? So he doesn't really go to public that much. So his public reputation is like meh, neutral basically.
Probably
so you can
like,
actually go
amateur level, probably.
Around amateur,
like
I guess.
One or two missions, yeah.
Yeah, he rarely comes up, so that's why like you can technically use him as a safe way to basically join sessions, but you cannot use IS-15 for now. I will basically refuse him no matter what. And once you come in as DB6, Kaseki will be left unguarded. That's why Mike Dix cannot. If Mimson is in the same session as you, like if he's using Mike Dix, then yeah, Kaseki will be left unguarded. So be careful.
I mean,
That's
I'm
why,
still on vacation either way. Like,
yeah,
Lil John's
yeah.
gonna do most of the dirty work for me for now.
Yeah, so it's still fine. So it's still perfectly fine. But basically, roleplay wise, Mike Dick is gonna be guarding, helping guarding IS-15. Sorry, with Kaseki, and DB6 is there as well. DB6 is just substitute for now. But that's the end of this session.
This technically gives me more free time to do, to finally 100% Baldur's Gate.
I guess, yeah, you can do that. But yeah, what do you think about the session though, for you two?
I like it. It's a chill talking session.
Alright.
This one's gonna be the really hard one. This one's gonna be really hard. Beta. Jack of all trades, multi-class into every class in one playthrough in honor mode without asking withers to change your character.
Oh god, okay.
That is going to be so ass.
Alright. But anyways,
I can see it working with actually I think Warlock might be able to carry this with Twitch Blast. I pray.
Let's end the session. Neither stop recording.
Alright. Thank you all for watching and joining this. Kind of like an epilogue, I guess, an extra story, I guess, basically. And we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
What now?